After the United States withdrew from the relevant treaty, this treaty that was the cornerstone when it comes to non-proliferation and putting an end to an arms race, we had to respond with creating a new type of weapon to overcome these anti-missile defense systems. And now we hear that Russia has an advantage when it comes to weaponry systems. Of course, other countries in the world do not possess such systems, but they are going to develop such systems, and this does provide us with a certain advantage. But this is about having equal conditions, having the parity when it comes to our weapon arsenals. Now they are making another step, and they are withdrawing from the INF treaty, so what's going to come out of that? It's hard to imagine what is going to happen next. If those missiles would be positioned in Europe, what are we going to do? We will need to ensure that we are safe. And then they would be complaining that we have an advantage. We are not striving to have an advantage. We are striving to keep a proper balance, ensure our security. The same goes for the new START treaty. It expires in 2021. We do not have any negotiations in place as of yet, so you're not interested in that, you don't want to keep that. That's okay. We can ensure our safety, we know how to do that. But for humanity in general, this is a bad thing, because it leads us to a very risky verge. There's a trend to lower this threshold of actually using those weapons. They want to make small-scale nuclear weapons in order to use them tactically. Some analysts are already expressing such ideas that maybe perhaps it's not such a bad thing and we can use it, but lowering the threshold might lead to a global nuclear catastrophe. And secondly, the use of ballistic missiles, non-nuclear ballistic missiles. Although our American partners seems to have decided against it, but the idea is there. And the ballistic missile has been launched, nuclear or non-nuclear, or in the prevention systems, they record the place of launch, and in several seconds they define the trajectory and the possible target. But there's always this error margin, and we should not let the escalation happen. In any case, there is this idea to use those ballistic non-nuclear missiles. For example, a submarine would launch such a missile, and we do not know whether it's nuclear or non-nuclear. It's very hard to tell. So this is very, very dangerous, and this is being hyped up and discussed, and this is what is dangerous. But I believe that the humanity would have the necessary common sense and the desire to survive in order not to lead to any extremities.